What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Kai no Kiseki video. So, a lot of people seem to like my breakdown video of the trailer, so I thought, at least leading up until the release of this game and obviously future games, we might do some like speculatory lore videos, kind of expecting how things will go, or just, that kind of stuff in general. So, it's pretty much just going to be whatever I'm kind of thinking about a lot. Like, I have a lot of things that I'm kind of just like, oh, I wonder how this is going to happen. I wonder how that's going to happen. So for this video, I want to talk about, and obviously start a discussion on what Rean's role is going to be in Kai no Kiseki. So we've obviously had a lot of screenshots of Rean. It does seem, at least based on the opening, so let's go back to talking about the opening for a second. Not for very long, because I already obviously did all that yesterday, but let's go back to, so obviously we see all of Class 7 here. Rean, well, not all of Class 7. All of Class 7 is going to be in this game, and then Toa. So we've got Rean, Fi, Crow, Toa, and Altina. Now, we've seen screenshots of all the other characters with the Arc Ride crew. We've seen some screenshots. I don't think we're going to see them right. They might be in here lower down. Where is it? Yeah, so we got stuff like this. Like Crow is here with Reset and Mirabelle, presumably in the Grim Garden is what it looks like. And we get other screenshots of stuff with other characters together. But what we don't have is specifically Rean with any of the Arc Ride Solutions cast. So I've already kind of felt this for a while. I do think at some point after arriving in Calvard, Rean is going to go off on his own. And the rest of the Class 7 crew is probably going to be helping out the Arc Ride Solutions crew, while Rean is handling this Shizuna storyline. So we know from the opening, where is it in the opening? So we have this scene right here where I'm presuming this is present day. This is going to happen in Kai, where Shizuna is going to go back to the Ikaruga village, and it's been laid waste to. You see Ikaruga soldiers on the ground, and then you get the scene of, you see her kind of, just kind of lose it there, right there. So, and then of course we have the thing later where we see Rean and Shizuna having their rematch. Where is it? Right here. So we have Rean and Shizuna having their rematch right there. So I think that's all going to be related, and we also know based on one of the earlier things that Rean is going to be facing, I think it was the second trailer, Rean is going to be facing off against Yun Kafai, the headmaster, everyone from the Eight Leaves School's master of the Eight Leaves One Blade. So I believe those three are going to have a major integral part of their story there. But, so, obviously, okay, so the stuff happens to Shizuna. Maybe Rean teams up with Shizuna to deal with whoever did this. And then after that, it's kind of like, okay, what's he going to do from there? Because it's like I said, there's no screenshot yet of Rean and Van together, but I feel like they have to meet at some point. I mean, you have the current main protagonist and the previous main protagonist of the previous arc. You got to have them team up at some point in the game. I mean, that was the whole exciting part about Lloyd and Rean finally teaming up, is they were at odds because of their own circumstances, and then they finally had to come together. I mean, not like they hated each other or anything. They were both just doing their jobs. But so yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. Is where is Rean's story going to go from here? We obviously have another screenshot here of, I don't know what they're on. They're obviously at some kind of building, Rean, Crow, and then you've got Toa right there. And then, of course, we do have that one shot in the second opening, or not the second opening, the second trailer. Actually, no, it wasn't even the second trailer. It was in their small music video trailer that they dropped, that we see Rean inside of his Tearfing. So a lot of people are also kind of expecting that he might be the one that's going to fly into space and save Rean from the moon. But now we also have the shot from the opening of Hermes with this assault frame that looks to be similar to the one we see flying in space. So it might even be Hermes that ends up going into space to save Van from the moon. So I do think Rean is going to have a similar role to what Lloyd and Estelle had in Cold Steel 4, but it's going to be more than that, because obviously in Cold Steel 4, Estelle and Lloyd were just kind of supporting characters, and then Lloyd got to do more when we got into Reverie. So I think when it comes to after the Shizuna storyline being wrapped up, that's what Rean will be doing. He'll just kind of be like, okay, where does my group need to go to help with this whole thing? Because obviously, whoever this knight is, we can talk all day about whether this is Agnes or someone else. I saw a lot of different theories, Sheena Dirk, stuff like that. Obviously after Kuro 2 or Daybreak 2, it's not unthinkable that this could be Sheena Dirk. But obviously everything is leaning towards it being Agnes. Either way, I don't think Rean is going to be here on the moon fighting with... It would make no sense for anyone else besides the Arkwright Solutions crew and their friends to be doing this if this truly is Agnes. So what I mean by that is it'll be the other 7 members of the Arkwright Solutions crew, and then it'll be like Elaine, maybe Shizuna because she's been with us for 3 games, Ren, and I think realistically, that's probably all it has to be. Just those 10 characters. I don't know how they would all be on the moon, because right here it kind of looks like it's just going to be Van on the moon, and which could realistically be the case, because we don't know if they can. We don't know how stuff works in this universe, if they can breathe in space or not. So this could very well just be a section where it's just whoever this is in the armor versus Van, and then they eventually bring him back to the planet. And then that's where the big showdown happens with all of the other characters. But yeah, I kind of got off track there when it comes to Rean. But I do think the main focus is going to be him kind of helping Shizuna with her whole ordeal. I'm sure she's going to be very angry and everything. And having a character like Rean, who is very kind of done with his arc, so he's a lot more calm and composed about stuff to kind of lead someone as crazy as Shizuna down the right path. But yeah, for the most part, what we see the rest of Class 7, obviously, Fee is a bracer, so we see her a lot with, a lot of the other characters. Same thing with Toa, she's still working in Calvard, whereas we know Crow is a part-time beta tester for Marduk as well. His new dual sabers that apparently can fold up is from Marduk, so he is a tester like Van for one of their weapons. But obviously, Rean is just here, presumably because he was asked to be here. We know from one of the earlier screenshots, where is it? This one, is that Kincaid actually asked Class 7 to come here. So obviously, we'll probably find out why everyone didn't come, which the out-of-universe reason for them not all showing up is that they're not going to put 20 Class 7 characters in the game. It would completely overbloat the cast. Pretty sure we already have the full cast of characters anyway. It's like 25 playable characters, which I think is fine. I'm still just kind of miffed a little bit that no Lloyd or Estelle, because this is the first final game of the arc game that's not going to have every protagonist in it, but it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much it. There's not really too much to say about Rean otherwise, besides what I've already said. What is his role going to be? I think to sum it up really, he's going to arrive in Calvard. He's going to help out Shizuna with whoever caused all this to happen, which it could be related to. I'm going to assume it probably is related to these masked guys, unless there's just a completely other faction that took out Shizuna's tribe. I can't imagine who else it would be. I mean, obviously, these are just maybe it'll be this creature, this weird thing here. Maybe that's what Rean and Shizuna will have to fight. But overall, I don't think Rean is going to have some besides his fight with Shizuna and then helping her out afterwards, I don't think he's going to have some grandstanding role in the rest of the game. He's just going to be helping out where is needed. But I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think Rean is going to do in Kai no Kiseki. Beyond anything I've said, if anyone has any more ideas, it's just fun to theorize about who's going to be doing what. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.